We're joined here post-game with head coach Jim Penders. Huskies falling here to the Hartford Hawks. Coach, home opener today. You guys got off to a good start, but just couldn't keep it going.
Yeah, it's good to have the home opener done. You know, it's one of my least favorite days of the year, and I'm glad to have it in the rearview mirror. I'm just glad to have it over with.
In terms of the ball game, 5-run inning for them there. What did you see from the club today?
I thought we didn't have the same ferocity that we had certainly on the weekend. You know, we didn't have that same fight, and I'm taking the blame for that. I didn't have them ready to go. I was focused on the wrong things pre-game, and on opening day there's a lot more to do for me than when we're on the road, and I was focused on the wrong things. Got to focus on the 34 guys in our dugout, and I brought that into the dugout, and that's not a good place to be. So that one today is on me.
In terms of your relievers, CJ and Doug really threw the ball well. What did you see from those guys?
Yeah, CJ. I'll tell you what, CJ got himself right. He had a couple really good sessions with Coach Mack, and I was really proud of him the way he came in there in a tough situation and got a big hold, and then he kept pitching. He wasn't satisfied. He knew he wasn't done with his outing. Did a good job. Doug he inherited a tough situation as well. The only thing I was upset with him, as a veteran, is that 0-2 gets too much of the plate for a guy leading the nation in hitting. We didn't want to face him. We had a verbal on for a pick that was missed by a catcher and our veteran pitcher, and that can't happen. We wouldn't have, in my opinion, I don't think we would have had to face McKinnon, or wouldn't have gotten McKinnon in a hitter's count. We wouldn't have had to face Osberg in that situation if the pickoff was executed. But hey, it's done with. I'm glad to see it in the rearview mirror. We got to get on and get ready. Got to bounce back tomorrow with a really good practice and get ready for a really good Memphis team.
How do you refocus the guys for Memphis this weekend?
Well, first of all, I apologize to them. I wasn't ready today, and that's on. I got to take accountability, and then I expect them to have the same kind of fight that they had this weekend, and I'm going to be refocused too. I'm going to be focused on not, whether the press box can get opened, or if the facility's looking okay or is playable. I'm just going to be focused on getting these guys ready to go and for pitch number one, and that's what I preach. I need to practice it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Chris.